Hey guys, it's the Video Geek here with another episode of How in the Tech. Today we're talking visual effects, and this one's going to be cool. This is working with slates, and what I mean by a slate is that we videotape the background and we don't touch the camera, we don't change any of the settings, and then we go back on the exact same scene and we perform a series of actions. Then in the process of editing, we bring them all together and it looks like magic. Okay, so here we have the final product, what it will look like after all the edits are complete. Okay, we'll switch over to Adobe Premiere and I'll show you how it's done. Okay, so here we are in Adobe Premiere. Now here I'm going to show you which clips I have on my timeline. The first one is just the background. No activities occurring on it. The next one is me on the monkey bars. So you can see me here now. We didn't touch the camera, didn't change any settings, no movement. Next is me going down the slide. And then finally we have the clip of me standing on the ladder, jumping down, which I also reversed and jumped up onto. So on the timeline, I'm going to take my clips and I'm going to layer them on top of one another. And as you do that, you may start to think, well, hey, if I do that, each one of the layers of video that's on top is replacing the layer of video that's below it. And that's true. So what we're going to have to do is trick the computer and our minds into believing that all of these are happening simultaneously. This is what's known as a composite edit technique. So now I have my 4 layers of video stacked on top of each other. And I'm going to use a 8-point garbage mat. This will allow me to go through and divide the video up into sections so that we'll be able to see all of the different points. The reason I'm using the 8-point garbage mat is that I'm able to adjust the points in non-linear fashion, which will allow for our eye to be tricked a little bit so that we don't see the differences in the video. This will matter more when you start to do the color correction to adjust for the setting sun that I was dealing with. And for the purpose of this demonstration, that'll probably be enough. The background is just there in case someplace in those seams wasn't overlapping and is causing a problem. But now you can see where the setting sun caused my color temperature to change just a little bit so that you can see a difference between these backgrounds. So you would have to do a little bit of color correction in order to be able to compensate for that. So what I'm going to do is go over to my effects and I'm going to type in levels. And this won't be perfect, but I'll show you pretty quickly how a levels adjustment will be able to quickly help fix this little problem that we're having. You can see with just a few minor adjustments, you'll be able to bring these 2 video clips that are side by side to look much like each other. And there you have it. We hit the play and you'll see that the 3 layers of video will happen together on screen.